Yes, Alex, there's a fucking loli. The senpai is a loli.
Fucking sold.
She's
and
illegal
Kana was
loli.
in this? I am fucking sold.
He can only get so erect,
Oh, my penis can only get so hard. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Anime Club After Dark, the podcast that delves into all things anime, manga, and otaku culture related. I'm your host, Alex, but you can call me Senpai, and joining me tonight, we have our poser extraordinaire, Natai.
I was gonna quote that fucking Boys of Summer song, but I blanking out how it went, so never mind.
It's okay. It's very late for you, and you're very tired, and you have a flight to catch.
Yeah.
And we have our Zarb source material, John.
Okay, normally I get introduced before Natai. What's up with this, man?
Yeah,
I
you
don't
threw
know
me to a
because
loop as well.
I almost always introduce you in the order that you appear on the screen, and for whatever reason, Natai is appearing first for me. I don't know why.
I am the
Usually John appears
superior
first.
co-host.
I'm being dethroned from my own podcast.
I don't know why, because almost always it's John that's listed first between you two. And for whatever reason, this time it's not. Anyway,
That's how the rebellion began.
the three of us have gotten together because as the spring season nears its conclusion, it is almost time for the summer season, and it is time for us to look at what's coming out and talk about some of the things we're looking forward to or not, and make fun of some of those things relentlessly.
Getting hot.
For our yes, it is getting hot. It's really hot here where I live. So I'll go ahead and start with our in-depth section, and I'm going to start off with probably the most anticipated thing of the summer season, and that is The Devil's a Part-Timer Season 2.
Ooh.
I have to ask, when this was announced like roughly a year or so ago, were either of you expecting this?
No, it's been like 10 years, dude.
It has.
it been 10 years?
Season 1 came out in 2013. It has been almost 10 years.
Yeah, like I know that the novel like recently finished or something. So maybe that's why they were like, all right, we'll make another anime season to like
10 years later.
boost the sales of the, because I think that's why they made the anime. I actually don't know, but
the light novels actually ended August 7th, 2020. So
yeah,
Oh,
so
wow,
2 years
that
of
was 2 years
production, that
ago.
would make kind of sense.
yeah, and it was announced. I want to say it was announced around this time last year, or maybe a little bit later. But yeah, I never expected this, especially considering how long it's been. But yet this is becoming like the norm. There have been multiple anime at this point that are either getting full-on remakes or additional seasons that are, 8, 9, 10 or more years old. I mean, look, we got the Fruits Basket remake that recently finished up last year.
Wolf coming back.
We have a brand new remake of Spice and Wolf. I mean, we have this. I mean, and every time something like this happens, and it's like one of those anime where we're like season 2 never, or it's never getting finished. I just look over there, No Game No Life.
I know, right?
I know you're lonely, buddy. I know you're lonely.
Oh, especially
No game,
since
no
like
life, for sure.
oh, I'll bring this up after when it's my turn next. But so is everyone coming back? Is the studio the same? Like what is there? What are
no.
we expecting for season 2?
So it is a new studio for the second season of Devil's a Part-Timer. The first season was done by White Fox. The second season is being done by Studio 3 Hertz.
Oh, who's 3 Hertz?
Really?
What have they made?
They've made a bit, quite a bit. Is it? No,
Yeah.
wait, I'm thinking about 8-bit for a second. Hold up.
No, the most not the most recent thing they did, but one of the more recent things they've done that a lot of people have heard of is they worked on the Sword Art Online spinoff Gun Gale.
Oh, that was good. I liked it.
How do you
They also did
confuse?
Princess Principal a few years ago, Flip Flappers, Dimension W.
Okay, that's not too bad. Flip Flappers is really good, except
Yeah,
really
it is.
fucking weird. But
It is weird, but it looks really good.
Natai, I gotta ask though,
Uh,
how do you confuse 8-bit of information
For 3 hertz.
3 hertz, which is 3 actions per second. Come on, man.
How could I?
Yeah.
How could I?
You call yourself a tech bro? You don't even know the basics of the basics?
What's even a monitor, dude? What the fuck is that?
Yeah, what the hell's a monitor? I
say,
don't know.
I will say, looking at the cast list, it does look like most, if not all, of the voice cast is coming back, though.
Oh. I mean, you would hope so, right?
I would hope so, too. But it's been 10 years. Someone could have died in that time,
It's true, yeah. There have been a lot of deaths lately. Recently I saw Billy Kametz.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Billy Kametz passed away, didn't he?
Yeah, last week.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I found out through Crunchyroll because they're like remembering Billy Kametz. I was like, what? He died?
Yeah, he had cancer. I forget what kind of cancer. Something inoperable.
Sad.
Wait, who did he voice that he was like well known?
Josuke in the part 4 dub of JoJo's.
Shit.
How do you
like
not
him.
know who Billy Kametz is, bro? Come on. I don't watch dubs and I know who Billy Kametz is.
I don't know names, dude.
He's
What
one
are
of
the
the
names?
Quite a few. He also did quite a bit of video game voice acting as well, I believe.
I didn't
yeah.
recognize them. I heard the name before, but I was like, wait, who did he voice? I don't recall.
The big reason I wanted to talk about this is just how like shocking it was. Like, I don't think there was a single person that heard about this last year that wasn't absolutely shocked that this was happening.
But it's been like people have been asking for it for a long time. Like in the past few years, like a resurgence of people like give it
Because
to
the
us,
light
please.
novel is alright, so I don't read the Devil is a Part-Timer light novel, but part of the
Is
light
it considered
novel.
good?
So I'm part of like I browse like light novel subreddits and stuff, and it's apparently pretty fucking crazy. Like towards the end of the Devil is a Part-Timer, like it develops an actual like arc and there's crazy stories and stuff going on. So the fan base, at least to my knowledge, like loves the series, or like at least are really hyped for it. So I'm assuming it's the same in Japan. That's why they're like, all right, fuck it, we'll make more. We'll sell more of the novel, even though it just ended, or because it ended, we're gonna sell more of the novel because we're gonna force the people who didn't buy it and read it to now buy the anthology books, the collector's anthology for $250.
Oh my god,
Dude, light
Damn.
novels are fucking expensive.
They are. He's not wrong about that.
Fuck, man, $20 each. Jesus, 19 volumes.
As far as I can tell, at least as of the time of recording this, there is no announcement as to who has picked this up. I have to imagine it's probably going to be Crunchyroll.
who has
but
season
I could
1?
be wrong. Let me check.
Hmm.
Right now, it's on Crunchyroll, Funimation, Hulu, and Netflix.
I think
Okay.
doesn't Katakawa own Devil's a Part-Timer? Or no, Sentai owns it, doesn't it? I swear it's Sentai.
I'd have to look that up, but
All right, well, moving on because
Jamie, look that up.
Jamie looked that up. Eventually, we'll have our own Jamie doing this for us, so we don't.
Eventually,
when we have the ACAD office. But
Will you promote me to your Jamie?
yes, you are now Jamie.
Mm.
But that's really all I really wanted to talk about, so we can move on to John, because I know he's excited about what's coming next.
First of all, you know how No Game No Life was made by Madhouse and it has only one measly season and a measly movie? Man,
Yeah, I do know that. That's weird.
Let me talk about something that Madhouse just keeps feeding the beast of, and that's Overlord Season 4. Alright, Overlord has 4 seasons now. It's got 2 goddamn movies, and I believe a 3rd one's fucking coming out. Like, bro.
Wait, there are Overlord movies?
They're just recaps, basically, of the seasons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
with slightly
Come on.
slightly better animation, I would argue.
But
The bar isn't high for Overlord, let's be honest.
True.
I'm very surprised Overlord got a season 4 greenlit because of how poorly received season 3 was. Because of
How
all
bad was it? Because my buddy was like, "Don't bother." I'm like, "Okay."
It's
I'm
so
not even
bad,
gonna
dude.
try.
The CGI, everything was so horrendous. Like, so that's why I was extremely shocked to hear that they had a season 4 coming out. Like, the novels are super popular still. Maruyama Sensei's a god, even though his writing is kind of he needs to
All
branch
over the place?
He needs to branch out his vocabulary. like a puppet with
That's
strings
putting
cut.
it mildly.
But
That's putting it mildly, John.
bro, I love Mariama Setsu, whatever, man. So obviously it's Madhouse. Everyone's coming back. From what I've seen for the trailers, because there's been three trailers dropped now since Overlord Season 4 was announced like last year. The most recent one dropped. It shows like a lot of hand-drawn animation, really, and I was so surprised. I was like, "Where's?" So I don't think they're gonna use horrendous CGI. I think they're gonna like hopefully hand draw everything. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure this is gonna cover volumes 10 and 11.
How many volumes are there?
There's right now 15. 14?
Oh, so we're getting
12, 13,
close.
14.
Yeah, and he says he's going to end it by 20, right?
19 or something.
19, yeah.
But basically this is going to be I believe this is going to only be 2 volumes. Now I don't remember which one volume 9 is. No, they already covered that. That was the Kingdom arc. Yeah, so this is going to be only 2 volumes as far as I can tell, unless they're going to start on like the, because 12, 13, 14 is an entire, like those 3 volumes are an entire arc, like the what's it called, the Holy Kingdom arc, and it's a big long battle, and it's actually really fun. So I'm pretty sure they're not going to dip into that. So they're going to have more time to spread out like the stuff that happens in, and volume 10 is more of kind of like a breather volume. So I don't know why they would spend all their budget animating the boring parts where there's like hardly any action. But I'm still pretty hyped because we're gonna see like we're gonna see the dwarves. We're gonna learn about the dragon lords. Like, it's pretty hype. Like, from the preview alone, you can see like a bunch of the stuff that happens in the the intermissions, like 1,000 Leagues astrologist being fucking shook after she sees what happens at the cat's battle plane, where like Ainz basically slaughters everything. So
Cat's battle plane. What the fuck have I been missing?
So you've been missing a lot, bro.
Now I have to say,
I mean, you can't blame me for like dropping off like the anime,
bro. Just
like,
fucking read the light novel, man.
Yeah, just read the fucking light novel. God damn it, Natai.
Just fucking read a book. God damn it.
I'm still pretty hyped.
I'm looking at the third preview because it's the one I haven't seen yet, and like the animation, this is really good,
right? Like, everything looks really good. And I'm pretty fucking hyped, dude. Like, I mean, I'm just hyped because it looks good, and I love the Dragon Lord arc. It's fucking hilarious. I don't really have much else to say about it other than I have high hopes, and I really hope they don't do bad CGI, because there are going to be a couple battles where they're going to need, like, they probably will use CGI, I'm assuming. But we get more of Papa Bones, and that's all.
What if they
that
use
really
action
matters.
figures instead?
That is exactly. John is absolutely right. That's all that matters. More Bone Daddy is a good thing.
What if we're getting like? What if they're going to use action figures instead of CGI?
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Stop
Don't give me any
action
ideas.
figures. Fucking hilarious, bro. I would like it actually, but
that's how they like sort of storyboard a lot of action scenes for Devil May Cry 5. They just shot live action with like toys and stuff to like choreograph everything. It's funny.
One thing I also did notice though was there was a distinct lack of Myth and Roid.
That is true.
Yeah, I noticed only OXT are coming. No, it's not, because it's not
someone
Myth and
else
Roid.
new,
It's
but it says both
but
of them
you know
are
who
ending
is she?
songs, so I don't know.
But you know who is that person? So Mayu, what the fuck was it? Mayamusha or something like that. Sorry about if I mispronounced it, but so she's one of
Mayu Mayashima.
Yeah, she's one of the lead singers of Myth and Roid. She she left Myth and Roid and she's been doing solo work ever since. So she like sang the second OP of ReZero Season 2,
So
and
it's
now
like
she's coming back
kind
for
of
this.
Myth and Roid.
Yeah, it's in spirit Myth and Roid. Let's be honest.
I didn't know that.
Like, yeah.
Oh, I guess the Myth and Roid still lives on, so never mind.
Kinda, yeah.
They've
You're not
kept it
wrong.
the same.
I mean, if like I'm basing this on purely on like her song from ReZero, and that was like very much a Myth and Roid song. So yeah, like pretty much.
All right. Well, Natai, what do you got?
Made in Abyss, let's go. More suffering, more pain. For the record, I still haven't seen the movie, like the canon movie that's like taking place between season 1 and 2. So I don't know what to expect. Like for what I've heard, people have been hyping up the movie for a long time, so I'm really excited to check it out. And now that season 2 is here, it's a good excuse to finally go watch it. Yeah, Made in Abyss is great. I'm really, really intrigued to see it keep going. I'm happy that it's coming back. It's been like, I think, when did season 1 came out? 2016?
I want to say it was 2017.
Either 2016 or 2017.
2017. It came out summer of 2017.
So it was close. Damn, 5 years. So yeah,
again,
it's gonna
another
be great.
thing it's been 4 or 5 years since the last time we saw.
Yeah. I'm happy Kinema Citrus is working on this, and now that we're finally done with Shield Hero Season 2.
that just disgusted your voice.
I watched the first episode, it was boring, so I sort of gave up on it. Maybe I'll watch it when it's over. But yeah, Made in Abyss is great. I really liked Season 1, especially like the later episodes were fantastic. So as long as...
Who's the guy who did the music?
Kevin Pilkin?
Yeah, Kevin. Is Kevin coming back for the music?
I think he is coming back.
Cool.
Yes,
Which is great, because that OST
Kevin Penkin. Easy for me to fucking say. He has done the theme song arrangement, and he is listed as the soundtrack on soundtrack for. So yeah, he's coming back.
Awesome.
That soundtrack is so fucking good, so unique. Yeah, so I'm excited.
It's got a lot of good music in it. I'm sure it'll be just as sad.
You guys watched the first season, right?
I did.
I watched the first season. I haven't seen the movie either. I know. Here comes the eye roll. While I don't think it's bad, I don't think it's a fucking masterpiece like everyone else says it is.
No, I think it's just
enjoyable.
Really good.
I like it, but I don't think it's fantastic.
I think it's really good. That's about it. I give it a thumbs up.
Am I going to watch the second season? Probably, but it's probably going to be something I watch after the season is over and I just binge it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if that's all you got for
That's
this,
all I got. That's all I got.
All right. Well, I'll move on to mine. So the next thing I want to talk about is Cyberpunk Edge Runners. So you remember the game Cyberpunk?
Let's go.
You remember when Cyberpunk was the thing everyone was looking forward to, and then that game came out and it absolutely fucking flopped on release? Yeah. So Trigger's making an anime based on it.
Let's be honest, though. I don't think I'm less excited about the anime because of the state the game came out in, right? Because it's still Trigger, it's still Imaishi, so even if it's gonna be stupid, it's gonna be a really good time. You know?
True. Yes, it is being directed by Hiroyuki Imaishi, the same man who created Gurren Lagann. It's the guy who directed Kill la Kill, Promare. It's gonna look good if nothing else, probably. As I understand it, it doesn't have much. I mean, it's set in the universe of the game of Cyberpunk 2077, but it doesn't really have anything to do with the story of the game. And I
swear to God, if they don't bring Keanu Reeves as Johnny Silver, least the
Keanu?
Voice. Yeah, exactly. Like Imaishi, I know you love the West. You love Keanu Reeves. Just ask Keanu to come fly out to Japan. Voice a couple lines in English as a background character for us, dude. Come on.
No. I want Keanu to speak Japanese, please. I need it.
Oh my God. That'd be
you
crazy.
are breathtaking.
Wake it the fuck up, samurai. We got a city to burn.
I would fucking love it. I would fucking... There's so many ways to make this, at least meme-worthy, but...
Oh, I think it will still be meme-worthy. But I would, if they do I have to assume they'll probably do an English dub of this eventually. I mean, it's going to be on Netflix. That's something else I wanted to mention. So this is a Netflix original. It's coming out September of 2022, so it's coming out right at the end of the season. I'm assuming that means that either A, it's only going to come out in Japan at the end of the season, and everyone else can fuck off until 5 months later, or it's going to release worldwide all on the same day.
I thanks to JoJo, I have no expectations of Netflix. I don't want to.
I can tell you, it's only going to be 10 episodes long.
That's fine.
And this is apparently a completely original story that's supposed to take place in an already established universe. It's being made in conjunction with CD Projekt Red. I don't know exactly how much input they have on the project itself. But I do
CD
believe this is
Projekt Red themselves didn't have input on their own fucking project when they made the game. Like
that's you're not wrong. I do believe it is supposed to be a prequel of sorts to the game itself.
Wait, so how much do you guys know about the development cycle of Cyberpunk?
I watched.
I know that it was fucked.
Yeah, I watched a lot of YouTube on it.
Okay, really yeah. Well, basically, development hell. That's all it had. And I was like,
just
so
murdered these programmers.
You know what's really funny is that they're like, oh, we're not going to release the game until we think it's in a polished mode. All I could think about was like, dude, it's in development hell right now. Like, it's fucked. Yeah. I knew it was going to be fucked from the get-go just because of that. But then they like showed that alpha build that they made, or that E3 build or whatever, and it looked amazing. And I was just like, oh, maybe they do care. No. It was in development hell.
My favorite thing is seeing like the PS4, like the base PS4 and Xbox versions come out and just looking like nightmare fuel. It's like,
yes,
dude, there's so much. Rough. It's so sad to see a game like that like just not get planned properly, and just, ugh. It had so much potential.
What, 5 years?
So from what I understand from people who have played it and still play it, like it's been patched to a usable, playable state, but it's still not fun.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's why like when we first talked, like when we started talking about Edge Runs, I'm like, I'm not concerned because like it's like Trigger we trust, even if it's like even like the Waker project.
I'm the only Trigger naysayer here.
Hold up. No. Hold up. Let me finish. Like BNA wasn't great, but like the least I can give it that it was enjoyable. Like it is like really stupid, really,
and
like,
it looked good.
Yeah, like so. And
yeah, I didn't hate Be an Angel as much as I hated like Keysniver or something, or fucking.
Did you say Be an Angel?
Be an Angel.
Be an Angel.
My just bad. Conflated two different anime.
Be an A. Brand New Animal was not like, too terrible compared to like Keysniver.
Maybe I'm just walking in with like lower expectations, but like I'm sure like at worst I'll just have a good time. And
I will say I don't know if either of you have watched the trailer that Netflix did put out. At the very least, it looks good. And
yeah,
I'm here for the character designs because, like, God, it's Trigger.
Does Trigger ever make anything that looks bad? Like, none of their shows look bad. It's the writing quality,
I can't think of a single Trigger anime that's ever looked bad.
Dude,
the only
nothing will come close to the anime show of Inferno Cop. Let's be honest. That's like top tier anime.
Inferno Cop's like the best one.
This is like the best.
The only anime they've ever made that I can actually think of that doesn't look like a Trigger anime is when Supernatural Battles became commonplace, and that's one of the only anime they've ever made that, besides this, Cyberpunk, that's not an original.
It looks like Madhouse, to be honest. I didn't know it was Trigger until like I think it was like last year. It was what
they made after Kill la Kill.
Also, yeah, Gridman, sort of. No, actually.
No, Gridman looks very Trigger.
Okay.
Certain parts of Gridman look very Trigger, but I'd say the character designs do not look Trigger at all.
Yes, exactly.
But it's not their, because it's not their character designs.
True, it's not. Anyway, that's all I got for Cyberpunk Edge Runners. I'll be watching it simply because it's Trigger. I have, kind of like Natai, I think I do have somewhat low expectations of the story being good, but I'm still here for the Trigger animation.
But like people sort of liked the story of Cyberpunk, the game, as far as I can remember. So like if it's like more like that development team sort of has some input on the story of the anime, maybe, like, I don't know. It'll be interesting. We'll see.
Anyway, moving on. John, what do you got?
Hey man, speaking of another show that no one's talked about in 5 years and now all of a sudden it's getting a second season, High School of the Elite.
Yeah,
that came back from the dead. What the fuck?
So this is an unexpected pick for me. I actually really liked High School of the Elite season 1. I haven't rewatched it since like 2017 is when it came out 5 years ago. I haven't rewatched it, so maybe it's actually not as good as I remember, but I thought it was pretty interesting setup. Like basically there's a High School of the Elite and like there's like game systems and there's a guy who's like super smart but he doesn't want to do anything. and like that's the basic premise. And I know after the first season, the light novel was pretty popular. I don't know anything else about it though, but it's going to be the same studio that made the season 1. So Lirche, Lark.
However you say it, yeah.
It's an E, dude. How whatever. However you
I've
say
heard
your studio name.
Larsh?
Lerche? Liche?
Lurs.
Lurs?
Oh, shock of shocks. The light novel also recently finished. I wonder why it's getting a new season.
Yeah.
And by the way, it's also announced a season 3 as well.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
They're probably trying to do a
doing
full
another.
adaptation then.
That's
I
cool.
think they are.
That's
yeah.
all I ever wanted.
But it is picked up by Crunchyroll, so at least they have that. And as far as I can tell, like season 1 did pretty well, so I'm pretty sure season 2 will do pretty well. The main voice cast is coming back, and it seems like a lot of people are hyped for it because I don't know. There's something about watching a main character who's like super smarter than everyone, just like be super smart. He like may not be as fast or strong as them, but he's like he outwits them. You know, it's like watching Sora from No Game No Life. This is just discount Sora.
It's like it's just Sora, but like I don't know, taller.
I think he's cooler than Sora, but
oh, never mind then. I retract my statement. I mean, it looks good. I'll be honest with you. I don't remember anything about the first season of
I haven't watched
Classroom of
season
the
1.
Elite.
bro, it's been 5 years. Like,
It's time for a rewatch.
all I remember was
maybe.
that like it's a fucking high school of an elite, and they have like battles and stuff, and he outwits people and like tricks people to do stuff to get the results that he wants. That's all I remember really. But
Yeah.
I'll probably rewatch season 1 before I pick up watching season 2. And if season 2 is really good, I'll probably just pick up the light novel.
Yeah, well, it's finished, so you can blast through it.
Yeah, I've recently I can't read stuff that's not finished anymore. I'm so fucking impatient, dude.
The manhwas are burning you out, aren't they?
Dude, I just saying, like, manhwas, fucking, I hate manhwas. I love manhwas, but I fucking hate manhwas, dude. Come on.
It's a love-hate relationship.
They're really good. Like, there's one I'm reading called Survival of a Sword King, and it's really fucking good, but holy shit, these cliffhangers, bro. Nothing's fucking happened. It's like reading One Piece, man. You gotta wait until it's finished to read everything.
And that's
just
what
wait.
you do with One Piece. You just wait for the arc to end, and then you blast through it, and you're having a great time. That's how you do it.
Seriously, like, I feel like this is the only way to consume manga nowadays. Like, just wait for an arc
till
to
it's
finish.
done, and then just... Phoom.
But
It's a
that's all I
great
got.
time.
All right, Natai.
Okay, low key, this is like the show I'm most interested in this season. So Ruby is getting an actual anime. Have you guys watched the animation series?
Oh
from
my
the
goodness!
original
Wait,
one?
are you telling me we have settled the argument that Ruby is
Ruby
actually
is now
anime?
officially an anime. Yeah,
Also being picked up by Crunchyroll, of course.
Yeah.
of course. So yeah, this is a quote unquote anime adaptation done by Studio Shaft, and I haven't like been following anything like in terms of like the news about it, or like if they're like is this like its own thing, or is like going through the same story or whatever. Like I'm just gonna
Hold on. Did I just see Gen Urobuchi on here? Hold the fuck up.
Yes, Gen Urobuchi is involved to some extent. Take that for
Story
what?
editor.
This is why he couldn't fully write Bubble. I see.
Pretty much. Yeah, for what it's worth, Gen Urobuchi I think is involved.
Oh,
It
it's the
says he's
animation
involved
concept.
as the project planner.
Yeah.
So like, so here's the thing about Ruby. Like, so I watched I think the first 5 seasons or so, like a few years ago back, and the show has like some moments which are like absolutely incredible. Like in terms of like what. There's just moments where you like your jaws drop. It's like, whoa, okay, maybe I'm watching something that's actually great, and then you don't, and it's kind of a shit show in terms of writing. Like the writing isn't great, but what I'm most curious about, so like the main like thing with Ruby, like I think the most appealing thing about it is the fight scenes, because Monty Un was like a fantastic animator. He did animations for Rooster Teeth before Ruby, and the fights are absolutely insane sometimes. And I'm kind of curious to see like if that sort of philosophy for the fight choreography is gonna carry over to this anime, if they're gonna sort of like try and replicate that sort of like choreography or try something closer to that, or maybe just go their own way and just make it like something else entirely. So
I don't know if you've mentioned this yet. It's also being done by Studio Shaft.
I mentioned it. Yeah, I did mention it, and I'm curious. I'm really curious to see how it goes. I don't know how much are you guys like involved in the Ruby.
So I watch Ruby. I'm up to date on it. I don't know how I feel about watching a Ruby anime without Jeff Williams music, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Jeff Williams is an amazing fucking composer, and his daughter, and I believe his wife as well, sing songs for Ruby.
I think it's mainly his daughter Casey.
Yeah, it's mainly Casey that sings, but I remember I think it's Ruby Rose's song Part 2 or whatever. I think.
Yeah, Red Like Roses.
Red Like Roses Part 2 is the one where his wife and his daughter sing, because it's supposed to be Ruby and Ruby's mom.
So good. I for a second I forgot about the soundtrack. Now,
bro, how do you forget about the soundtrack? The soundtrack's so good.
Dude. The soundtrack is so good, dude. I've been listening to it for years now. I love it. It's so good, man. Like even after I stopped like watching the show, I would keep up with like the soundtrack releases to just like listen to the new songs.
The character designer attached to this is Huke, who also did the character designs for Steins Gate.
Oh, that's cool. Like the new characters, I mean, they look fine. Like they look like the characters, I suppose. Like I don't know. I'm just waiting to see. Now that you do mention it, John, fuck, like I am kind of bummed about the music, but we'll see. I don't know. I'm just really curious to see how it like then compare it to.
Who is attached to the music in this?
Because like I like Ruby, like the first 3 volumes specifically. I think they're messy and they're not great, but when the high points are like absolutely incredible.
Oh my god, it's gonna be Nobuko Toda and Kazuma Jinochi. Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of Patriots, Ultraman,
actually
Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, okay. This is fun.
Man, if they would have brought Casey for the OP, that would have been incredible. That's not gonna happen. I think it's Clarice who's doing the OP. I think. Let me check myself real quick. No, it isn't. Never mind. I have no idea who these people are.
Well, I'm just pretty hyped to get like an actual anime adaptation, like
with good writing, maybe.
Much as I like watching Ruby with the Miku Miku dance models, all right, it's pretty fucking jank. Not gonna lie, the animation on it is.
The fights are where it's at.
Yeah, as long as you have Jeff Williams scoring it, dude. Like that's why the fights are so good. Yeah, and also, I like seeing all these stupid fucking, like, melee weapon, but also gun. I love seeing how stupid combinations work.
The scythe rifle, like, her main weapon is so fucking cool. I love it. The scythe, which is a sniper rifle as well. I love it. Anyway, I think it'll be a good time.
I mean, I'm gonna watch it, obviously, because I like Ruby, but I don't know.
Man, you're up to date. How is it right now? I remember like not liking Volume 5.
I have thoughts.
that pause said so much more than anything else.
I'm not saying that after Monty died, the show went to shit, but I'm not saying that either.
Yeah.
It's funny. I've heard it both ways. I've heard people say that it only got good after he died.
No, nobody said that.
I agree.
I was there. Nobody said that.
I'd agree that the beginning parts that Monty was a part of, it's pretty scattered. Like it's not very cohesive of a story.
It's not good, but like at least it has something to it.
But at least it still was entertaining.
Yeah,
music's still good.
Fights.
The later seasons is like it's a lot more story heavy and driven, and there's just it's still all over the place. But I don't want to talk about it. We're supposed to be reviewing anime, dude, and we got to move on. Running out of time here.
I will move on. So the last one I want to talk about in our in-depth section is Call of the Night. Japanese title is Yofukashi no Uta. Is the Japanese title, and the reason that I'm kind of intrigued by this is mostly the character designs that I've seen in the
They're
preview.
Dope.
It gives me like severe Danganronpa vibes.
I listened to so the only thing I like sort of like tried or like looked out for was the OP song. that they released for it. It's fantastic. Like I don't know nothing about this show, but man, that song is a bop. I love it.
Is this a murder mystery whodunit?
Kinda. So it involves vampires. Basically involves a kid who has insomnia getting bitten by a vampire and turned into one. And now there's mysteries to solve as vampires, everyone.
Kiss shot.
Okay, so it's like, so basically we're rewatching Tokyo Ghoul. Is that what I'm hearing here?
I mean, can the anime be worse than that though?
Can
it?
Season 1 was okay.
I also I look at some of the tags of this, and like it's got female harem, which okay, I'm here for it.
Degenerate.
Gender bending, I'm here for it. And then it just says age gap, and I'm like, what? I'm really here for it. So I don't know exactly where this is going, but I'll definitely be watching this. If
Also,
nothing else, it looks like it'll look good. The character designs definitely give me the Danganronpa vibes, and that OP, like Natai mentioned, is a certified bop.
Also, that main girl is voiced by Aqua for Konosuba Amamiya Sora, so I'm sure that'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm sure that will be fun.
She's great. I love her stuff.
Also, the last thing I really just wanted to bring up is that it has already been picked up by High Dive. So there's that. And it has like 18 different fucking English titles.
So Sentai owns it then?
Yes. Also, it is being made by Leiden Films. So take that for what it is, I guess. They haven't really made anything that's like super like.
I think this is like their biggest show so far. Or like highest profile. No, Tokyo Revengers was pretty big.
Oh yeah, they did Tokyo Revengers. I completely forgot about that. You're right.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll I'm kind of looking forward to it, mostly because it seems like the music is going to be fantastic. So,
creepy nuts.
Creepy
nuts. Yes, creepy nuts.
Oh, it is creepy nuts. Never mind. That song is so fucking good. I love it.
Anyway, that's all I got for Call of the Night. John, what do you got?
All right. So the last thing I'm doing for my in-depth portion is when will Ayu make his move? I read this manga. It's pretty good. I believe the original creator also makes Takagi-san. Yep, it's Takagi-san's creator. That's right.
Yep.
So, you like teasing senpais?
Do you like bullies?
Do you like cute girls in high school settings? Do you like fucking playing shogi? Cause this is a show about shogi.
Hey, shogi is fire.
That's Japanese chess for those of you who are uncultured. I just put it down because I read the manga and I actually like it, like more so than Takagi-san. I don't know what it is about Takagi-san where it's like I only can read it in small bursts of like overwhelming cuteness, but basically it's not really a teasing senpai relationship so much so as it's like watching the reactions of the main character girl is the point of the show. And, like, the guy that likes her, Ayumu, is her kohai, and he's, like, way taller than her. Yes, Alex, there's a fucking loli. The senpai is a loli.
Fucking sold.
What?
Oh, and Kana Hanazawa's in this? I am fucking sold.
He can only get so erect, you know.
Oh, my penis can only get so hard.
Yeah, Kana Hanazawa is going to be playing Maki. That's, main character girl's, best friend. So, it looks really good. I mean... It's really cute.
Do you read this?
What?
Do you read this?
Yeah, I read it.
It's based on a manga.
Yeah, I read the manga.
Okay. Is the manga just as cute as the anime looks?
Yes. And the reaction faces.
I might have to try out the first couple chapters.
Like I said, it's made by the person who makes Takagi, so you can't go wrong. It's pretty well written.
Yeah, you really can.
That's all I got for it. Oh wait, no, let me talk about. So the studio making it is Silver Link.
Oh.
It's that. Silver Link, I don't know.
I mean, they made Jahi-sama.
Yeah, but Jahi's just like bad.
They made Nan Nan Biori.
Okay, Nan Nan Biori is pretty good. Both are
they made Trapped in an Otome game.
Did they? Oh, they did. That's right.
What else did they make?
They've made a lot of anime.
They have.
Strike the Blood 3, Fate Collide, Angie Vergi.
Oh, they made the anime about the Shota that gets put in a fucking school hall full of horny women.
Oh
I love
god.
it.
Silverlink does a lot of just random shit. Oh shit, they also did the fucking Demon Lord one who is like unbeatable. He's like, "You think you could kill me just because you killed me? You're a fucking fool. I'm a Demon Lord." I fucking love Arnos Voldigold, man. He's so fucking funny.
Oh, they also did Restaurant to Another World as well.
Yeah, so the animation, like, just watch the trailer. The animation looks really good. Music sounds alright. It's gonna be a cute turn off your brain and just enjoy, like, this week of...
Yeah, sort of a romance / slice of life.
Yeah. I mean, that's, like, right up my alley. I love rom-coms.
I'm sold, man. I'm 100% sold.
You were sold the minute I said fucking...
Yeah, it's not hard to get you sold on a show with a
really sold
lolly,
the second
Alex,
you
let's be
said
honest.
lolly, and then I saw Kana Hanazawa, and then I was 100% sold.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you looking
This
forward
man has
to...
been sold 10 times already.
I know.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to watching the anime, just like a cool down and just like turn off your brain anime, so...
All right. Natai, what do you got for your last one here in the in-depth portion?
So this one I picked mainly because I've been hearing about this manga for a whole long time now. Lucifer and the Biscuit Hammer.
What a title. What an absolute title that is.
Now, I don't know a whole lot about it. I just, again, this manga is like, I've been seeing it pop every now and then in this past few years. The manga is done. It is only 10 volumes, and it is done. And I do like the character designs quite a lot. I don't know if it's like just a shonen or like, is there anything more to it than that? But I'm just like very curious about it now that it's actually getting anime. Yeah, I don't know, John, have you read it?
No, I've never heard of it.
You've never heard of it?
What is the Japanese title, by the way?
It's Hoshi no Samidare.
Thank you.
So yeah, I'm really looking forward to giving it a shot. Looks like just a good time. I'm really curious about it. It is the Studio Naz, which I don't think they've done like anything that I'm really invested in. But
Yo,
yeah.
there's a talking like mini alligator in this. What is this?
Yeah, see, like I like the designs. It seems kind of wacky.
Alligator? Hold on. Was this filmed in Florida?
Huh.
Because the alligators talk here if you take enough meth.
Or bath salts.
Or bath salts. Or both.
So yeah, I'm just like kind of curious about it. And I wanna
The
check it
animation in the PV looks pretty decent.
out. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes.
Huh.
Until you had mentioned this, I had never even heard of it.
It just, I don't know why. I've just been hearing about this manga every now and then.
Maybe this will be like a sleeper hit. Who knows?
Mm.
What has Studio Naz done?
Hajime no Gal is the only one I remember.
Oh my god, I love Hajime no Gal though. It's so good.
I do like that main.
Be honest,
main
John.
girl
You
design.
just like it because you like Gyarus.
I fucking love Gyarus, man. Holy shit.
Oh my god, they did dramatical murder. Oh my god.
Oh, nope,
no.
I'm out. I'm out. Nope.
No.
Nope.
Oh my god. All right, anyway. Oh Jesus. Where was I? Okay, so if that's all we got for that, we'll move on to our lightning round, and I'm gonna start off with the Yuru Camp movie. Listen, if you know anything about me, you know I fucking love Yuru Camp. I'm fucking hype that I'm assuming that they're ending the anime with a movie. Listen. Fuck, shut up, John. It's 2 hours. The movie is 2 fucking hours of just comfy camping, and I'm fucking here for it. The one thing I don't know is I don't know if this is gonna get a release here in North America or the US. If it is going to, it hasn't been announced yet, which I'm kind of sad for. I don't think it's going to because I'm pretty sure there's not enough call for it to.
You don't know, man.
I don't know. Maybe I could be surprised. I do know that this is releasing on July 1st in Japan. So if it does get any kind of release, I would assume it's going to be at least 3 months after that, if not longer. But listen, if you are still sleeping on Yuru Camp, go fucking watch it. It will heal your fucking soul.
I might need that prescription, actually.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, Yuru Camp is just like, it's literally just an animated antidepressant.
Hard disagree.
No, fuck you, John. Anyway, that's all I got for this. John.
All right, so my isekai life.
Oh God, here we go.
Let me preface this by saying everything on my list I read. Okay. Holy shit, are there a lot of isekai this season?
Yes.
Like, we counted, like, what, 7, right?
I think, yeah, you counted 7, and that's just in the broadcast anime.
All right, so, my isekai life, again, of course, I read this. Wait, which one was my isekai life? Oh, yeah, I gained the second.
He doesn't even know. There's so many isekai, he can't
each
find
one,
it.
because they all say isekai in their fucking Japanese name title. I'm like, all right, which one is the actual my isekai life?
So the full English title is My Isekai Life. I gained a second character class and became the strongest sage in the world. Jesus Christ.
There we go. All right. So I read the manga for this. I do not read the light novel because it's not good enough for me to read the light novel. So there's that. However, I do like Yuji, the main character guy, because he kind of just goes around and he's like super OP, of course. OPMC. Isekai OPMC. Studio Reveroot, it looks kind of okay. It's mid as fuck, bro. I'm not gonna lie, man. This is gonna be mid. This is a mid tier. All these isekai are mid, man. I know. Stop rolling your eyes. You can watch Eurocamp. I can watch this.
Hey, I'm not judging. There's slimes in this.
Oh no, he is judging.
Oh yeah, dude. The slimes are super fucking cute. They're like a supporting cast.
One of them wears an eye patch. Oh my god, he's so cool.
Yeah.
And his name is Suda Patch.
Yeah.
I mean, I might try it out just for the slimes.
Oh my god.
I this isn't like one of those. This is not a very serious isekai. It's more of a comedy than anything. So again, if you're gonna watch it, it's gonna be better to just turn your brain off because there's not a lot of critical thinking you're gonna need to do. Just watch funny Magic Man do magic and blow things up.
I like your funny words, Magic Man.
Yeah, I like your funny words, Magic Man.
It's also been picked up by High Dive, so there's that. I guess if that's all you got for that, Natai.
Tokyo Mew Mew is coming back, you bitches. It's time. It's time. It's been so long.
Mew Mew New.
Let's fucking go.
Speaking of shows that got picked up and rebooted after like 20 fucking years.
Yeah, right?
So for the record, I don't actually know if Tokyo Mew Mew was any good. I remember really liking it as a kid. So this is all nostalgia talking. I'm just like really hyped, and I really was just to re-experience it. So
I was 12 years old when the original anime came out.
Oh jeez.
Wow.
2002, my guys.
I was 5. Good
I
shit.
actually remember watching the original Tokyo Mew Mew back in the day. When I was that young, I remember enjoying it. I would be very interesting for me to go back and watch it again and see if I feel the exact same way. I might. So is this a remake or like a continuation?
This is like I think it's a complete adaptation.
Oh my! I actually might watch this then.
Dude, it's gonna be great. All the gang is here, everybody, especially Purple Hair Girl, which is best girl. So let's fucking go.
Oh my goodness, this is like, can we this and now we got like later this year in the fall we're gonna have the remake Urusei Yatsura. Like, come on,
so hyped.
I'm just, oh man, like, can we get more remakes of stuff like this that are actually done really well and with a lot of love put into them so new people can see how good old anime used to be? God, I sound old saying that.
Just digging your own grave. Anyway, yeah.
Yep.
I'm happy. Next.
I'm happy too. This is also on High Dive. Wow, High Dive picking up a bunch this season.
All right, let's keep going to the lightning round.
Yep, the second one I want to talk about is another Netflix original, quote unquote. It's called Bastard, a heavy metal dark fantasy. This is also a remake of an anime from the early 90s. 1992, as a matter of fact. I was 2 years old.
I remember this from like one of the original. I remember seeing it.
Yeah, so the original anime, which was an OVA series back in the day, was pretty highly regarded back then. I wouldn't say it's aged incredibly well, but I can say after watching the trailer for this new remake, if absolutely nothing else, I can tell you that the music is going to be spectacular. If you like rock and metal music, watch this for the music alone. It's gonna be good. So it's 24 episodes, at least currently. It's gonna be on Netflix, so it says June 30th, 2022, which is at the very end of this month. So I don't know if it's going to be all at once or they're actually going to do this week to week. Who the fuck knows? But I'm kind of looking forward to it. So one thing I do want to point out for anyone who goes into this is based on a manga that is not finished. It is based on a manga that started in the 1980s. Does any of this sound fucking familiar?
Where have I seen this before?
Where have I seen this before? It's also based on a manga that's been on hiatus for fucking years.
Oh, it's not even over.
No, it's not even over.
Oh,
It
no.
isn't. Yep.
So, yeah, if this reminds you of Berserk, it should.
We will talk about Berserk next WTF. No, not here.
But grant the fact that Netflix is attached to this, I do have my reservations, but I will be watching this. I am sort of looking forward to this. Anyway, moving on. John.
Hey man, you ever wanted a harem in another world?
Every day of my life.
All right. So,
Isn't that every isekai?
Yeah.
Yeah, but this one, the guy legit. Okay, there's also another loli in it, Alex. That's part of his harem.
Yes.
Oh, no.
She's a dwarf loli. I believe she's legal. I don't know. I'm not sure how explicit the anime is going to be compared to like the light novel and the manga, but there's like sex scenes and stuff. So
I have an answer
there's
to that. It's going to be very explicit because there's 3 different versions of it.
Oh yeah, there we go.
There's the broadcast version, which is going to be heavily censored. There's like a premium cable TV version, which is only lightly censored, and then there will be a completely uncensored version. So there's going to be apparently full-on sex scenes in this anime.
This OPMC reincarnates into another world, and his only entire goal in life is to create a harem. Because when he died, he was like, "Man, I wish I lost my virginity," and that is the story. That's all you need to know.
Man, every incel's dream.
Roxy, best girl. Sherry, mid-tier. That's the loli. Her name's Sherry. She's mid.
Wow, how dare you treat a loli this way?
How dare you underappreciate how awesome Roxanne is. Roxy
I
is
don't know
like,
anything about Roxanne, although I can tell she's in a maid.
Roxanne!
Red, there you go.
don't
She's
have
in
to
a maid-
put on a red light.
She's in a maid outfit, so she can't be bad.
Are those days over?
This one's pretty. There's not a lot of action involved in this one. Like there's action, but it's literally just a dude like having a slow life, making a harem and an isekai. There's no pressing go destroy the demon lord. So yeah, turn off your brain, break out the lube, go to town.
Exactly right. All right, Natai.
So this is technically an OVA, but just like a reminder that Dr. Stone is a really good show, and I'm excited for season 3 to come out soon. But for now, there's like an OVA coming around the corner that's like supposed to like cover this like mini story before season 3, and the manga is over, so it seems they're actually gonna go ahead and do a full adaptation if they already announced season 3. So yeah, it's gonna be great.
Yeah, season 3 of Dr. Stone is supposed to be coming sometime next year, I believe.
Yeah. So, yeah, if you still haven't, go watch Dr. Stone. It's a really, really good show. You really dig it. It's a great show.
Despite being an OVA, apparently it has been picked up by Crunchyroll. I guess they have kicked their allergy to OVAs.
Which is awesome. I mean, fucking finally. I don't know why they had so... They just didn't air
for
OVAs.
so many years, Crunchyroll refused to have movies and OVAs on their platform. I have no idea why.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. It's so weird.
It's
but
because
yeah.
of licensing issues.
I guess.
Because a lot of OVAs are bundled with like Blu-ray sales,
Blu-ray, it's true.
Or manga.
Or manga sales, and you can't really get streaming rights for those because they don't have any streaming rights because they're DVD only, so they don't have broadcast rights. That's why.
And
Like,
the idea of a lot of OVAs is meant to be something special to give to people who support like the source material.
yeah, who buy their special limited edition things, this or that.
Yeah.
So
That's why so many OVA DVDs and Blu-rays are bundled with like, manga sets.
So yeah. Doctor Stone's great. Go watch it.
All right. Next, I guess is me. Do you like titties?
Boo.
John?
Boo.
No. Do not say boo to this. Do not say boo to this.
This anime sucks. Boo.
Nah, so Danmachi is coming back for season 4.
Who fucking cares?
I do, because Hestia is Bestia.
I'm surprised this
Hestia
kept going for
fucking-
like 4 seasons by now.
I
It's kind of insane.
honestly, who watches this?
This is another thing. Like, when I watched the first season back in the day, I never imagined it would get like a second season, much less a third, and now a fourth. I guess they are actually going with a complete adaptation at this point. I have no idea.
Literally,
but I'm
the
fucking here
supporting
for it.
characters of this show / manga / light novel are more interesting than the main cast.
Okay, that might be true, but I want to tell you, so something that I have noticed over the last 3 seasons of Danmachi is that every single season, it seems like Hestia's tits get bigger and bigger. I am happy to report that after watching the preview of this 4th season, that trend is continuing.
They just keep adding a couple pixels every season.
Yes, her boobs are even bigger, it looks like, in the preview for season 4. I'm fucking here for it. It is still JC staff, by the way, so I'm sure it'll look pretty decent. I don't know, man. I'll be perfectly honest. It's one of those anime that I know it's bad, you know it's bad, I know it's shit, but it's shit I gotta have. Anyway, that's all I got for that. John.
Hey, man, you want to know another isekai coming out this fucking season?
Tell me.
Oh, no.
Black Summoner. Kuro no Shikashi.
Why's he gotta be black?
Because he's black-haired. He's Japanese. Alright, so dude dies, right? He reincarnates into this new world. The goddess is like, yo, choose your rewards. And he was like, my reward should be you because you're so goddamn sexy, girl.
Damn.
And she's so flattered that she's like, alright, well, if you can find a vessel and create a vessel strong enough to house me, you can marry me and I'll be the first wife. So my dude sacrifices his memory of his previous life to get OP skills, and then he goes out to this new world, and then he just fucking fights everyone that's strong. That's it. It's a battle maniac anime. There's, again, not very much depth. Turn your brain off. Watch the cool fight scenes. I like your words, Magic Man. I'm a little concerned about the fight scenes because they're using CGI for a bunch of it, and it kind of looks god-awful.
I see Overlord Season 3 syndrome.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how I feel about this. Like,
there's a slime in this.
Yeah, there's always slimes. Anyway,
There's always slimes, Alex.
I don't think that it's a good idea that they went like CGI for a lot of the fight scenes, because this entire like series is about fighting. Literally, the guy is the fucking battle maniac. He just likes fighting people. He's called like a Grim Reaper or something.
Yeah, it don't look, I'm gonna be honest with you, John. This don't look very good.
It really don't, and I'm very disappointed because like this. I feel like if this had Ufotable's budget, or Ufotable was animating this instead of like Satelight, this would do pretty fucking well.
Ufotable's too busy A, not paying taxes, and B, spending all their money on Demon Slayer.
Can you blame them?
All right. Natai, what do you got next?
There's a One Piece movie coming out. I don't know if it's coming to Israel or not, but I guess I'll check it out if it does. I don't have much to say about that. I'm not particularly invested in One Piece movies. Maybe one day I'll like go through all of them and just like see if there's anything interesting in there. But yeah, maybe it'll arrive in theaters here and I'll go to the movies and watch it like a regular human being. It'll be great.
Crazier things have happened, Natai.
Dude, actually watching Jujutsu Kaisen 0 in theaters was incredible, so I don't know. Like,
and Demon Slayer. So yeah. I'm always pumped to watch these movies in theaters. Oh, apparently Crunchyroll has the rights to this, so when they finally are allowed to show it, it'll be on Crunchyroll.
Dude, I'll never forgive them for how long it took them to put the Konosuba movie up on Crunchyroll. That was like 2 years after they announced they're gonna air it. It's like
Crunchyroll has just completely kicked all of their allergies. It's great. All right, the next thing I want to talk about. So Studio Mappa is really, really busy. They seem to be doing literally everything these days. And in the middle of all the shit that they're doing, we're getting a Kakegurui spinoff. In fact, it's a prequel.
Is Kakegurui like? Is there enough in it for a prequel? Like,
not really.
Popular.
No, I don't know why this is being made.
Yeah, what is this for?
It's really popular in Japan. Like,
The Kakegurui, the manga is really really popular in Japan, and the anime, both seasons of it are pretty popular as well. I will say that based solely on the preview that I watched, I'll probably be watching it. Number one, it's still got the crazy faces from Kakegurui, which I find infinitely entertaining. And apparently there's also lesbianism in this, which I am here for 100%.
wasn't there always lesbianism in
Okay,
Kakegurui?
there was always an undertone of lesbianism in Kakegurui, yes. But this is pretty pretty out there. Also, this is again another quote unquote Netflix original, so who the fuck knows how this is going to be released.
I think they did all right with Kakegurui, the original. Didn't they? I swear they had the Kakegurui was on Netflix originally.
Yes. And I believe it was one of those things where it was released like all at once towards the end of the season.
Yeah, so I'm assuming they're just gonna keep the same model. Like, I don't know why they would.
Well, according to what I'm seeing here, the release date is August 4th, 2022. So pretty much the middle of the season. Now, I don't know if that's just in Japan or worldwide. It doesn't specify.
Okay, cool. I don't care about Kakegurui. I
mean,
don't.
the only reason,
me neither.
the only reason I'm watching is because A, it's Mappa, B, I actually like Kakegurui, and see those crazy faces just for whatever reason I find very entertaining.
Sure, the Ahegao faces.
I do. I love it, man. Oh, anyway, John.
Hey man, you want to know about another isekai coming around?
There seems to be a pattern here, John.
Listen. Does it come to a surprise to anyone that I just read a bunch of fucking isekai? It shouldn't.
No, it doesn't.
Me and Garnt have a lot in common.
Absolute trash.
Yes, I agree.
Anyway, isekai, parallel pharmacy in another world. What is it? Parallel world pharmacy. That's
Easy
the
for you
English
to say.
title. I don't know what to say.
I've watched the PV for this, John, and I have to ask many questions.
Okay, shoot.
What about this do you like?
All right, so unlike your typical isekai where it's an OPMC fighting things, this guy's a doctor.
Oh, so he's fighting bacteria.
So he's just he wants to save people, dude. That's it. That's all. His sad backstory is that he had a I don't remember he has a sad backstory, and that's why he's a doctor. He wants to save people. That's it. Also, they think he's a god or something in the world. So
Yeah, so from what I understand, based on what I read and saw, it's essentially a guy who had like a really crippling, debilitating disease in the real world, dies, gets reincarnated, and uses his knowledge that he had in the other world to become a pharmacist. And like people think he's a god because the world that he gets reincarnated to has no concept of modern medicine.
Huh.
Well, no, that's not why people think he's a god, but that's part of the story. Anyway, no, it's not that he has a So he becomes a doctor because his little sister dies from like super cancer AIDS. That's the sad backstory that they show in the movie.
What?
Yeah, super cancer AIDS. He has a younger
Basically,
sister.
it's an unspecified illness that's always fatal in anime. It's super cancer AIDS.
Super cancer AIDS, the one that they use to kill people off all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so his little sister dies, and he becomes a doctor, and then he dies from over exhaustion because he's like racing to find a cure to try to help people. And then God was like, "Oh, that's so sad. I'll reincarnate you. Yeah, I'll reincarnate you into a different world because you're such a. Your life was so sad." So then he like gets this OP ability where he can basically like diagnose people by just looking through his fingers. And
okay.
they call him the medicine god because like he starts curing people like left and right, and they're just like, "Yo, what the fuck? He must be the medicine god." Anyway,
I would totally not abuse that at all.
I mean. Right? That's why you wouldn't be reincarnated into a different world with this OP ability.
That's true.
I really like it just because it's dramatic, but it's not battle heavy like at all. It's just about like saving lives, and I don't know. I think it's a good read.
Okay. All right. Well, you know what? Maybe I was too harsh in my judgment. I will say it doesn't seem like something you would normally read because the dude looks like a Shota. I'm gonna be perfectly honest.
Well, because this isn't about romance. This isn't about fighting. Like, I sometimes read things completely left field from what I normally read.
Porn.
You know what? Fair enough. All right, Natai.
So Buchigire, or how was it translated? How did the doc want to translate it to?
Autocorrect wants you to call this Butch Girl for some reason.
Yeah,
I have
so
no
Butch
idea
Girl.
why.
Anyway, Buchigire. This is an original show by Studio Geno Studio, which I know Alex knows because he loves the Golden Kamuy.
Yes, Golden Kamuy.
Yeah, so this is an original show by them. Basically, samurais. Like the key art looks fine. I know it doesn't does anything specifically to me, but it is an original show, and those always pique my interest. So yeah, maybe keep a lookout on this one. It's about samurais, it seems. One of them has a broom.
Character designs are very interesting.
One of them has a broom katana. I don't know how that works, but yeah.
This is just like wannabe fucking
Shaman King, maybe.
like,
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
fucking Shaman King.
But yeah,
What
it
is
just piqued my
shaman?
interest. So yeah, maybe I'll give it a shot. Don't have much to say about it.
Okay. And then the last one I want to talk about in our rapid fire segment is My Stepmom's Daughter is My Ex.
I was so fucking disappointed.
I didn't say I wanted to watch this.
I've read the first couple chapters of that manga, dropped it.
Yeah, I have a feeling that I will not be picking this up. So basically, dude man has a fucking middle school relationship with this girl, dumps her, I guess, under very not so great circumstances. And then in high school, whoops, my fucking dad has married the mom of this person who I used to date. Guess we're living together now. Oh no, high school life will never be the same. Oh no, there's this girl I like in high school. Oh no, I might have feelings for my ex who is now my stepsister. Oh no.
Yeah, like the listen, the manga's fucking mid, dude. I dropped it after like 4 fucking chapters.
Listen,
It's mid as
I've
fuck.
never seen a
Like,
single panel of the manga. I can tell you they're mid based solely on the character designs I'm looking at.
Yeah, I'm surprised it got a fucking anime. Like, what the fuck?
These are the
Manga's
most
not even that
basic,
great.
generic character designs I think I've ever seen.
You know what? Maybe it's gonna be good, dude. Maybe it's the sleeper hit of the season. You don't know.
Oh my god, I would be very shocked. It seems like such a cliche, like, romance story, like love triangle. I don't know, man. Does this happen often in Japan? Because it seems like there's anime and manga about this all the time, where, like, you know, step siblings, they don't like each other, and then they find out they have feelings for it. Like, this has happened a lot. I need to know. Japan, what the fuck?
I don't know. They're weird, like, want to be in a incestuous relationship fucking fantasy. What the fuck, Japan?
Yeah, what the fuck, Japan? Anyway, that's really all I got to say about this. This looks super mid, super generic, and I probably will not be watching it. Anyway, John.
All right. So, this is not an isekai.
Right.
What?
I don't believe you.
I don't think it's an isekai. Listen, all right. So, this is season 2 of something that came out like 6 years ago?
I think it was 2015.
6-7 years ago? Yeah, I'm gonna try to fucking pronounce it. Utaware Rumono.
Oh,
Mask
Yes.
of
Do
Truth.
you know what the proper way to say it is, though?
No.
Underwater Ray Romano.
I hate
Underwater
you so
wave.
much.
So I believe this is based on a game? I don't remember. I don't remember
visual
very
novel.
much. Visual novel.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's a game. Just saying.
Okay,
It's
fair,
a game.
Fair enough.
I remember the original and I remember liking it. I don't remember very much of the plot. I just remember
I know that
liking
the
the
plot
original.
is supposed to be, like, at least in the original, I don't know about this one, but it had, like, lots of political elements to it, and it involves, like, demigods and shit.
Yeah, I'm not entirely... It's been like 6 years, dude. I don't remember the original watching the first season of it, but there's a second season for whatever reason.
Yeah.
It's going to be done by White Fox, who also did the first season 6 years ago. So this is why White Fox isn't doing that other anime, because they're doing this one for some reason.
Not doing a third season of ReZero.
So, I don't know. I like the original, so I'm pretty hyped for the second season. And if it's as good as the first season. I like political
right.
stuff. Like Realist Kingdom is really good too.
The one thing I do remember about this, and it seems like they're continuing it with this new season, is that like the character designs harken back to like early 2000s character designs where all the characters have really big eyes.
I mean, isn't the visual novel from like the early 2000s? Like they're basing the character models off of that, right?
That's a great question. I don't know when the visual novel originally came out. I'd have to look that up.
Anyway,
yeah.
The music's really good, so there's that.
The music in the first season was really good too.
Wait, you watched the first season?
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember anything about it, but I
Oh
remember
my
watching
God.
it. I do remember the music with being good though.
I feel like it is an isekai though. I for some reason I feel like the main character guy
You just
was
want all
isekai.
the stuff you talk about to be.
I feel like he was isekai. I don't know why I think that. When I came to, I realized I was standing. It was an isekai. God damn it!
God damn it.
I'm looking at the original right now. When I came to, I realized I was standing in the middle of a vast zombie planet I knew nothing of. I didn't remember how I got there.
God damn
Ran
it.
over
You've
hopeless.
been bamboozled.
I've been. It's an isekai. I knew it. So I guess I did talk all about isekai.
You did. Pretty much. Yeah. The only thing you didn't talk about that did talk about that was not Isekai was High School of the Elite and When Will I Even Make His Move?
Yeah, because I knew. Well, it's because those are the ones I'm actually looking forward to watching. That's why. These I'm kind of just like watching in passing.
All right. Well, Natai, you don't have a fifth one to talk about in our rapid fire, so I guess that is it for us. Not a single one of us talked about Rent a Girlfriend Season 2, because that shit is trash.
Hey, it's
Yeah, I
trash.
don't
I'd love to
understand
watch while
why-
being drunk, but yeah.
Yeah, okay.
don't-
It's great drunk watching.
I don't know why it's ranked higher than Overlord and Hype. I can't believe they do this to Overlord.
I can't believe you've done this. But yeah, so that's it. That is our season
right.
preview for summer 2022. I know, Natai, you're probably tired as fuck and ready to get the hell out of here.
I'm sorry, yeah. I need to sleep for like 5 hours.
So, let us know what you guys are looking forward to down below in the comments. If you're looking forward to anything, I know there's a ton of sequels and mainly just Isekai coming out this season. So, but fall season, whoo, that's gonna be stacked. Cannot
Man,
wait
fall
to
is
talk about that.
stacked as fuck. It's thick, dude.
But until next time, thank you all out there for dropping in to listen to us. Check the description below to find links to Anime Club, After Dark on Twitch, on social media, and on Discord. Be sure to check out our merch store as well. Any purchases you make there do really, really help us out. With that, I have been your host, Alex, and I will see you next time. Say goodnight, guys.
Good night.
Vinland Saga Season 2 can get here soon enough. God fucking damn it.
Chainsaw Man!